Yeah, I mean, you could also say it, like, right now, and then in an hour's time, if I died at a transient in Act 3, say I told you. Like, doesn't make it any less of being a jerk, but, you know. I do mods. No, I'm married. I think my wife would get upset if I did that. I don't think I have any mods. Why do I suck and never listen to you? I don't know, man. I think that's a Doctor Disrespect's got the got Twitch covered on that basis too, I see. No. Gaining 100 gold. I guess so. Hey, look, I'm just restating facts here. You know, like I'm not slinging any false accusations. Nothing that's been not been actually admitted. Slay the Spire mods? No, I don't put any mods. I don't have any game mods. Straight up vanilla A20 runs. I miss Singing Bowl already. If I volunteer to moderate Dr. Disrespect's chat, he'll have sex with me? Really? I don't know, he's fairly tall. I don't know if I could deal with being a little spoon. Why don't I code mods to always win? I should, right? Why don't you? Why don't I just whatever? I don't know, that'd take a lot of work. Whereas I can just sit here and lose and it's fairly, you know, fairly quick and simple to do. That's my thing.
You're unbelievable.
Why cheat when you can get bits for losing? Kappa less than 3.
That's right. Thanks for feeding the koalas, Nutty Pine. Appreciate the biddies. Suggested pizza for breakfast and your wife vetoed. That doesn't sound very nice. Why won't she let you have pizza for breakfast? I mean, it's probably not the healthiest, but if that's the reason you got given, you're gonna give me a fright. Why would you do that? I kind of want this path, but I don't want to go here first. That's a really nice path, though.
You're unbelievable.
Let's go this way. An anonymous cheerer. Thank you so much for the 10 biddies. They help feed the streamer. Streamer likes feeding. Oh, I should have just got a feed on Iron Chad. That's what we should have done. Quite a while ago, there was an anonymous Redditor who decided to call out a particular streamer without naming them. for cheating in Slay the Spire. Following discussion, and I don't know if Jorbs took it as a personal affront, or if he just decided to have a go at this idiot for being an idiot. Was it me? I don't have a big enough win rate to be accused of cheating. That's the pleasures of being a scrub tard, is that you know, when your win rate's as low as mine, no one will ever accuse me of cheating. There's probably a link somewhere. You could find Jorbs. Just look up Jorbs' posts in the subreddit. You'll find it. But yeah, no, it was proposed that you could feed seeds into the game by just making some minor alterations, in which case you'd already know what was going to happen. You think I lose on purpose? Does that make people feel sorry for me? Is that why I'm doing this? I mean, I definitely throw a few here and there, but that's You unsubscribe from this. Well, see, I didn't unsubscribe because I like having the quick link in Reddit for pity subs. I'll give you a hint, Joe. It's not working. It's not how it works. So the Redditor that put this post up had basically blatantly accusing, and I can understand why Jobs. You know, this was right around the time that Jobs was about to go 7-0. Right, which is amazing. It was really good. But he just, blatantly said, I can't remember the exact words, but he said something along the lines of, the streamers tend to have good win rates, but there's one in particular, or one or two in particular, that have, exceedingly high win rates. Yeah, and a lot of people, like, the first response was from someone, just a regular person. Probably, well, it could have been a streamer, I suppose. Unknown. But they'd be like, no, they're just better than you. Get good. And, ooh. What is Jorb's Reddit name? Jorbs. It's the same as his, same as his channel. Join Ribs. But then, people started saying, "Oh, look, if streamers were putting in seed numbers, people it'd be seen." He's like, "No, it's really simple to edit the code to have it read seed numbers from a text file." I think he's got an extra sort of 1,000 hours on me, maybe. Plus, he's got a huge history in strategy games and poker. Very successful poker player as well. Has a mind for this sort of stuff, whereas mine's just slogging it out. I'm a grinder. Hey, Chromosis, how you doing? I need more poison, but leg sweep's leg sweep. But I need damage as well, but leg sweep's leg sweep. Okay, we wished I had more poison then. Hey, Timnos. Yeah. Thank you very much. I want to put damage in, but getting a weak down is also good. Should have done that first. Don't want to draw the leg sweep. Although either way is bad. Yeah, okay. No, the way I did it was correct. Accidentally played the correct play. Playing leg sweep second would have guaranteed it in the discard. Playing it first gave me a chance of not drawing it. This is definitely worth damage here. Light on damage though. The poison's there, it's just taking its time. Intense 19. Need to find 14 damage. Or block next turn. The greatest fight. Hey, that's nice singing bowl. Do we need that predator? Predator's pretty good. Nah, I've already got some common attacks. Real heal? I'll take a real heal after there, maybe. Yeah, let's just take the max. Could be something at the store. I want to try and get through that fight without healing. Although, what are we upgrading here? Not much. Alright. If there's waffles, would I buy it? Probably. Even with a heal, I'd probably buy it. Unless there's something else. It's a little risky, but I think it's right. I regret everything. Someone else had a pancakes emote last week, and it was like a very, very good pancake emote. Just don't die. Okay, the not dying thing is kind of happening. But we're sort of missing out on the killing the enemy thing. I think the killing enemy thing's about to happen. Okay, the killing enemy thing is failing to happen. Well, you gotta remember though, this guy, his attack's not very high, right? Like he alternates between like 9 and 13, which is fairly low. And the looters let up for a turn. You get 2 turns against the looters where they're not attacking. Yeah, whereas if you look at like baseball hits for theoretically, baseball hits for 11 every turn, right? Which is only very slightly more than this guy. Baseball just happens to, you know, do it in a way that wrecks you. Not lethal. Baseball, the Spheric Guardian in Act 2. Well, baseball punishes fast decks as well because he's got so much health, and then he adds a ton of block on top of that, and artifacts. Like, baseball's just there to punish because he's a jerk. I almost want to take a deflect, but it's... Why are you so bad at this game? It's a hard game, that's why. And because you're stuck watching me as your way of trying to win. It's almost enough to make me pity you. Is funnel a thing? Hell yeah, funnel's a thing. As long as we don't get sentries. Silence is probably one of the hardest ones to get used to when you start playing, because it really struggles to have good damage output in Act 1. That's worth getting poison down now. No, we can hold poison for next turn. Whereas Ironclad and Defect have a good amount of just straight up damage when you're starting out. So you just kill stuff, right? Silent has the best defenses in the late game. And by far the quickest scaling damage in the late game. Potential. Five plus 12, 7, so 5. Yeah, I mean, plus you've got the potions. I don't want to quick slash, I want neutralize next turn. I don't want to risk drawing it. You know, and anything, any sort of poisony shenanigans. Okay. Keep you weak. Oh, that's just straight up lethal, I guess. Cool. Good fight. Whereas you have to suffer through... Like, you can add damage cards to your deck as poison, and like as non-poison damage cards to your deck. And that'll help you kill a lot of stuff in Act 1, which you need to do, but then it doesn't contribute to where your deck's going later in the game. Whereas Defect, you start putting some orb generating damage cards like Ball Lightning, which is an insanely strong early game card, and it still does stuff in the late game. Same with Ironclad. Even you put a crappy Twin Strike in the deck, and you get a bit of strength scaling. Now it's still a half decent card in the late game. Hey Artix. Yeah, the one that Jorbs got down to an argument with this. It's probably the most like I don't know. I don't often see Jorbs get angry, but I sort of got the feel that he was quite angry with that, and I can understand because. And I spoke to a bunch of other people about it, and we all sort of got the feel that this guy was really targeting Jorbs with the accusations. But halfway through a lot of the arguments, he's like, "Oh no, I'm not saying there's any. I'm just saying it could be done." But like in the original post, he's flat out saying someone's doing it. And then in a couple of the responses, he's like, "I know this guy's doing it because reasons, And it's like, hang on. No, you can link it in chat if you want. So it was just streamer cheating accusations. Someone asked, "Why don't I cheat?" And why don't I write a program to cheat? I'm like, well, I could, but I just don't care to. This could go either way. Like, Backstab could probably... Backstab still kind of can help out. I think a Poison Stab's kind of where we need to... I don't really want a Poison Stab. Yeah, but playing, for me, takes the fun out of playing. So, I'm kind of screwed there anyway. I like the upgrade on well-laid plans, but I think go with the Poison Stab, just get some extra early damage in. Why not play something else? Because this is, I'm using the time that I'm a home dad to try and potentially build this business up to turn it into a full-time job. And that requires playing things that people actually want to watch. I'm also slightly hindered by the internet capabilities that we have here for the time being. That's a good draw. That definitely gets played. Which is why I get really excited when enough people say I should play this game. And there's a whole bunch of responses like, yeah, we want to see you play that game. I'm like, hey, and then I check Twitch and a lot of other people are playing the game and like, hang on, I can stream this one. So Bubba is you tomorrow. Really excited for that. Yes, so Papers, Please was suggested. Hang on. 76. And this is a nothing turn? What? Okay. That's going to deal... Yeah, 76, right? Or we go up more poison, hold poison... see, that's the thing. Holding Poison Stab's not the greatest. Whereas dumping in and holding a leg sweep is pretty strong. 76, 12, 20. So the split could be 56. Or we go to 76, that goes up to 9, which puts us at 67. And we go 12 is 54 plus something else. We don't have the leg sweep. Would have had an extra energy next turn as well, but... We be sheep tomorrow? That's right. Neutralize would have been really good just to get that extra little bit of damage in. It's a good split though. How good is Noxious Fumes? Oh, so good! So good! Okay, so... We want to stay above 20. So 21 is the mark. So I can do 17 damage to one of them. The problem is then we get a fairly weak follow-up split unless we do damage. But we will do damage. I definitely want to do a flying knee. Is that 17? 14, 17? Nice. Okay. Let's go like this. So you'll be on 21, so you'll split the next turn. Possibly could have even held on to the strike to hit this guy. I don't mind if people backseat, like... I mean, if someone was constantly backseating, like I think it's okay when someone thinks they come up with a solution and they're like, oh, would this work? And they've solved it, and I'm like, hey, that was a great move, thanks for helping out. But then you get the people that are just always doing it, and then there's the people that know the answer. Man, that's not cool. It's a really old thread. I'd leave it, Cremosis. You don't bring it back up again. The only reason I mentioned it was because it was just a joke was made. Like, oh, I should just, because I'm a software engineer, I could knock up a cheat engine for this like in a couple days, and all of a sudden I'd have a huge win rate. But like, I don't want to do that crap. The argument is, well, unfortunately, it's a valid point that it could happen, but I just don't see anyone doing it. Like, what's the point of it? You know what I mean? Like, I don't think anyone's actually doing that. Yeah, well, that's a dud argument. I think that's clearly a dud argument. Like, that's stupid. But the process that the person's talking about is plausible. But I don't, you know. I think he's just someone being a jerk for the sake of being a jerk. So I leave the poison to grow on this one. I'm going to split this one low. We only have to split this guy... not super low, but I don't want them both attacking if we're taking hits. So Quick Slash will split. Will it? Yeah, Quick Slash will put it on 10, so that's a split. Or we leave that and split this one. That was the argument that was being made, Nina. One of the accusations that he put, that I keep saying he, it's just easier. Sorry if I'm offending any males out there that are wondering why I'm assuming this person is a he. Is that he says, he's like, I assume that the streamers play Slay the Spire offline, off stream, so they can get some of their own seeds they play off stream to use as well. And it's like, what? You know, most of us are streaming this for like 6 hours a day. We're also not playing it off stream. That's not how that works. But you could like, I often when that came out, I did toy with the idea of we should grab a winning seed from Spire logs and see if I can recreate it. Well, I should be saying they, apparently, but it's too many years of just saying he first. It's just ingrained. And I hate saying they for an individual. I know it's correct to say they, but I don't want to. Fair enough, Artix. Alright, so the players either split this one. Quick Slash will split it on 10, which is pretty good split. But then we have two little green slimes that could be attacking. If we leave it, the poison would be enough to split it next turn. So the only reason to leave it would be if we can split this one. So to get down to 21, I don't think we can, and I don't want to risk it. We draw the wrong card off Quick Slash. If we draw a Poison Stab, it goes in here anyway. Alright, so that one's now splitting on 10, which is decent. I think we just... so we can block out for 12, but I think... what does putting an extra 4 in do here? Puts it on 6. Dies in 2 turns. I think that's probably better. No. Or we go 3 and then 5. Well, the thing is in there, though, people say you're not that good. Okay. We have to face off against these next turn anyway. No, I'm gonna put the extra damage in. I think that's worth more than the 3 block. And he admits, he's like, oh, I'm not that good. Yeah, see, this is what I was worried about when they both attack. But this one not attacking is going to give us a really bad split. And by really bad, I mean tolerable. So it's not actually that bad. And me putting a little bit of damage in it's not really doing much anyway. I think that's exactly right, Grenoff. It's a, oh look, I found something. I are smart. This one's dead. That one dies next turn. Yeah, that's true too, Chromosis. Where there's that accusation of, oh, the good people must be cheating. But I think specifically because it starts out very accusatory towards at least one person, if not a couple of people that he doesn't go on to... Like, he's throwing an accusation out there without being... without having the balls, per se, to actually name names. And I think that's really... I don't like that. I think if you want to stand up and accuse someone of doing something, even if you're baselessly accusing someone, have the guts to be able to call them out and say, like, Chromosis, I think you're cheating and this is what I think you're doing. Don't just throw out a generalization and be like, someone's, like, definitely cheating. And then later, towards the end of some arguments, they're changing it to be like, oh, no, it's just a way that someone could be doing it. It's like, yeah, but there's at least 2 posts, I'm pretty sure there's 3, where specifically says there is an individual doing it. Hey, Jazzy Hottie, how you doing today? These are some good cards to choose from. Except for Tools of the Trade. It's not that good. It's a bad card. We want to be fighting too now. We have... I mean, obviously Funnel helps us fights, but we've got rewards based on taking fights. You got drunk last night and played Secret Hitler and was literally Hitler for like 5 games in a row and won every single time. Doesn't that make you feel bad though? Like, AoE for Burbs, yeah. I mean, AoE is great. Malaise is super strong. Glass Knife could be okay, but these two cards are just better. I mean, Glass Knife is a very good card, but yeah, Malaise and Corpse Explosion just better. Yeah, definitely tone changes. Corpse Explosion, yeah, I have that feel with Corpse Explosion as well sometimes, where like I struggle to get it played. And it's one of those cards I'd like to pick up after I've got 4 energy. Feel bad for betraying and deceiving your friends? Never. After they always pick Rainbow Cup Road or whatever it is in Mario Kart, and Jazzy Drunky Driver beats them. Well, we do have... I mean, we do have a Noxious Fumes. And a Well-Laid Plan. We've got a Well-Laid Plans already. I think that might be just enough. Oh, but Malaise... Drunk Jazzy, Sassy Jazzy. I like the Princess Jasmine Jazzy the other day. Maybe a little too much. Shh. Oh, not that much. Not that much, but you know. Good Corpse Explosion. Everyone likes a good... Oh, yay, rewarded. Woo. Oh, man, that's awful. Hey, Philiad. Not sure how you feel about Panztastic? Yeah, that cheat to win in the N64 one. You know the worst thing is, I just said I like to pick Corpse Explosion if I know I have 4 energy. In before we have discussion about this. Okay, so you don't want to be looking at taking something saying, oh, this makes this less bad. You want to be taking things that make your deck good. Okay? Because the small mitigation that these will interact with each other is worth a lot less than taking advantage of a strength. That's right, Google. Don't make bad relics slightly less bad. Make good relics better. Yeah. The problem is that leaves us with taking Kite. And we do have a Quick Slash. I did not take a backflip though. Every time we explain that, take a drink. Or you guys can play that one. I think I'd be off my chair by the end of the week. I don't know if I can just remove 2 strikes though. The big issue is we want to be taking fights, which means we want to have 4 energy. Like, I want to take as many fights over events now. But I don't want to do it on 3 energy. We do have Twisted Funnel, but Baseball is a tough fight then. No, I think we get through that okay. Who else is tough? Is anyone else artifacty? Oh yeah, we need like 4 energy be amazing. If we can get a corpse explosion down early and a couple other cards. We're just we're gonna have to get those backflips, prioritize some acrobatics, maybe even take an expertise. Up against Collector. I think if it was the only one, you'd take it. And then you feel sad. What do we play? Play neutralize. Goes to 15. If we play those, we ditch Ascender's Bane anyway. We're going to ditch Ascender's Bane anyway, we may as well just ditch it. Don't get me wrong, I don't like it, but I don't like. It's not the end of the world sort of deal. Did I just block for 3? That I didn't need to. Nice work, Panz. So we just need to block now. It was just a minor brain fart, naughty pine. Minor brain farts. Also got a flying knee occasionally is going to make things super awkward. Let's hold on to that so we can discard it next turn. Oh, I've only got one. Yes. Oh, he's dead. So, backflip or an acrobatics? Calculated gamble's nice too. Acrobatics will help. Spooky Ghost. We get a Spooky Ghost card. I think Spooky Ghost is fine. Oh, come on, Naughty Pine. It's a common card. Let's transform out 2 strikes. Oh! So we got a dash. 2 cost cards are really good with Kite, because you know, it helps you play. Heel Hook's not so good. Oh, it's my input seed. I kind of want to make Chosen weak. Doing a little bit of damage. Can we play Spooky Ghost? 9 to 10 poison, 12. Probably not. She could play it now. Well, okay then. Maybe we should have played the Spooky Ghost. Not for 8 health. Back flip. Expertise will be okay. Leg sweep, poison, flying knee. I would like some backflips, please, game. I will, however, take those guys. Reasonable. What's wrong, Carino? What didn't I do? Or what did I do? Nice. Got him. No. Okay. Ooh, they're good hits. Okay, maybe have a chance. Do people in Australia actually like Foster's beer, or is that just a marketing to push it in the US? Bit of both. It's an okay beer, but it's definitely not one of the greatest beers. You don't find it much here. It's like you just don't find much of it here at all. I think that's to do with it just gets all like exported. Used to when I was much younger. Really don't want to put wounds in the deck, but I want to play the corpse explosion. Get poison really going. Use the skill pot. No point playing the flying knee, we're not going to have the energy for it next turn. Huh. I mean, leg sweep's really good, but that'll put it on 20 poison. It's probably worth. Oh, you're not weakened? Well, that was a bad play then. I can see us dying too. I wouldn't say I'm happy about it. Really want to get up well-laid plans upgrade. Spoopy ghost. So a week we'll put him on 25. We can block for 19. I think we take the 6 and keep the spooky ghost. Could have been wrong. Yeah, looks fine. No, maybe. I don't know. We wouldn't be intangible this turn. Maybe it was wrong to... Took an extra 6 damage when we needed to. Feels a little bad, but that's alright. It's better than being dead. Thank you. We can put Catalyst in our opening hand and put anything automatically on 12 poison. That's why we didn't take Crown. You need to see cards. So the more cards you see, the more chance you have of seeing the cards you want to get, plus the greater chance you have of picking up upgraded cards. You know, because it's a percentage. Crown is the best. That's not how that works, Carito. I'm so glad you put some kappa there. I think that might be wrong, though. Although 12 poison straight off the bat's decent sometimes. It's actually not bad because you don't draw it on turn 2, so maybe you've gotten poison up a little bit higher. Second boss relic's not too bad. Especially if you got Singing Bowl. Okay, this is a really good discussion. People are like, I don't mind Crown if I've got Singing Bowl because it helps me take 2 max HP. But if you're offered a better card, or if you're offered 3 crappy cards, just take the 2 max HP anyway. So the reason that you don't want Crown with Singing Bowl is Singing Bowl's saying, come fight, like, take fights, see more cards, and if you don't get a good card, you get a max HP. Right? But if you're seeing more cards, you could see some really good cards. And same as with Question Card, we're going to see more cards. So when we do see a really good card like Catalyst Plus, we're going to take it. We don't see a really good card that improves our deck, well, we get 2 max HP from it. So taking Crown now ruins the reason that you're going to fights, to see cards. If you've already got the Singing Bowl, yeah, it's like... Whereas taking Crown, then you start thinking, okay, what do I do with events? How do I use events to my advantage to... I still want to know what we're going to bottle. We're definitely bottling something. A Crippling Cloud would have been great. I think Corpse Explosion's fine. It gets us on those turns where we want to put one out. The issue is, sometimes it's better to get the Corpse Explosion on like turn 4 or 5. Maybe not that late. Maybe turn 3. That way, once you've already done damage and one of your pack enemies is about to die, you put the corpse explosion on as like the coup de grace, and then it goes nuts. If we bottle corpse explosion, I want to upgrade it. I think that is the better play, though. Do I have an upgrade coming up? That's a rest. Followed by an elite fight, or 2 regular and an elite fight. So we're going to bottle the corpse explosion. We're going to rest and then take the elite fight because we know it's either slavers or raid leader, and the corpse explosion bottle does really well there. 36 health's a little iffy, but you know. Tubbo Gremlin. Okay. Ideally, we kill the gremlin. This is right. Is this actually called Gremlin Gang? No, Gremlin Gang is the 4 gremlins in Act 1 fight. We're going to get hit by this, which is fine, but it means that raid leader's attacking next turn, and if he's buffing, it's going to be a decent whack, and we won't be able to block because that's too light. So we can corpse explosion this guy, heal hook him in survivor, and the poison will clear them off next turn. Or I can try to acrobatics into a strike. I think that's the better play. That'll do. Might be enough to get him to summon. Okay. I'm going to keep a leg sweep for next turn. Noxious Fumes this turn. I don't care about this guy. Might want a flying knee. We have a spoopy ghost somewhere. That I would really like to find. Six, 18, 6, 12, and 4. Okay. I was just seeing if there was a way I could, if I could get lethal that turn. Just by putting Corpse Explosion on this guy and dealing 25. It didn't look to be possible. Oh, that's a well-laid plus. Well-laid plus guarantees pyramid, right? I've seen the minions run when they have lethal. It's the best feeling ever. Why would I want to eviscerate? That's a bad card. Is there a downside to Ninja Scroll? Yes. Bag of Prep. Have we seen Bag of Prep? I don't think we have seen Bag of Prep. Even if Eviscerate costs 0, it's a crappy card. Scrolls seem fine with Kite and Well-Laid Plans, but we play the Shivs on turn 1, so it doesn't matter with Kite or Well-Laid Plans. I would rather try and chase down a bag of prep. Burst the leg sweep. It's coming. Oh, ghost in a jar. That's another well-laid plus. That's a little ridiculous. We might pass on that one. Means I don't have to upgrade the one that I've got unupgraded though. Dodge and roll is pretty good, except I have no dexterity. Still kind of good though, right? I've taken a little bit of block. Still a good card. Yeah, Woke Bloke doesn't hate on... Let's rest here and then see how we are at this fight before Collector. Jorbs! Oh man, this is the fight you're glad that you picked Corpse Explosion, hey? Oof, baby. Alright, that one and that one. That's just a win, yeah? Like, that is just a win? Like, get wrecked, Jorbs Birds? I'm going to take another leg. I really want the acrobatics though with Kite, but I think the leg sweep is too good. Too good. Okay. You're on a clock, Collector. You are on a clock. Where's my spooky ghost? I'm on a clock now. Oh, that's rude. Uh, 28, 35. Block Noxious. No, it was a transform. Hey, Spooky Ghost. So we're going to play the Wraith form and the Defend. I'm also going to play the Heal Hook this turn. I'm going to keep the Dash and the Leg Sweep for future turns. Let's get rid of the Quick Slash and the Neutralize. Oh, I can't play that because he's not neutralized. Oh well. Oh, we're already blocked out? Okay, well let's do this then. Would this deck be better on 5 energy? Yes and no. The issue is getting the cards to hold on to. There are certain turns, but you get that with a lot of decks where there's some turns, you just look at it and you're like, man, this would be so much better on 5 energy. But you're going to get that in all the decks you play. For the most part. It's fine the way it is. As it comes down to like, what energy relic do you want? What do you do with it? I guess we do some stuff. I don't know. I am going to. Oh, After Image is nice as well. Either Burst or After Image. Burst is pretty good. We can't get Acto from the Act 2 boss. Sozo at the moment would be very tempting because I've got a Power Potion and a Ghost in the jar. After Image is good with, definitely good with Wraith form because you just play cards to block. So if you end up doing like Nightmare shenanigans or multiple Wraith forms, it doesn't matter how low your dexterity gets, you can at least keep blocking. You'd argue that After Image is weaker with fewer cards in hand. Yes and no. Like, we know we have Kite, so we're going to have a slightly... In theory, we would like to have a slightly higher number of draw cards. So we'll end up with the same amount of cards in hand. Potentially, if not more. And we'll have the same amount of energy as any other 4 energy deck. Although, I don't know if I'd take Cursed Key. maybe. No, I don't like tools of the trade. And I don't think it works with kite, does it? It's like... Oh, no. Does tool of the trade work at the same time kite does? Or do you do the kite ones and then the tool? Because predator works differently. Like, you get your predator cards after you do your kite discards. It feels wrong as well. I do like an after image. With a bunch of well-laid plans though, a burst catalyst, very strong. Yeah, I just didn't know if the kite ones synced up with, or if the tools synced with kite. So it's like get 3 and discard 3. Or if you do 2 discards and then do another draw 1 and then do another discard, because the predators definitely come in after. I'm gonna take the burst here. Not too convinced on our winning at the moment. I don't think I'd take Choker as a 5th energy. No one I can look at 5 cards for max HP. Yep. Deadly Poison Plus is a maybe. Poison Stab Plus is a no. We don't need another one of those right now. Don't need Accuracy. Just go ahead and take that. We don't need any of those. I don't think we'll want a second Noxious Fumes. I don't have any form of power synergy. Escape Plan Plus with no... no dexterity is a bit meh. Second Expertise is questionable. We're definitely taking a Piercing Whale. So this one comes down to a Deadly Poison, which I think is fine, because they seem to be lacking just that little bit. Did I end up I did get the Poison Stab, but it's upgraded. That's upgraded as well, so it's... I think that was worth. Alright, where's Bernie? Come through here. So if we have Campfire Elite, we may as well get the Campfire afterwards, just to be safe. Alright, Noah. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. Yeah, we've got to upgrade the burst. Maybe we don't have to, but I'd like to. What events are we looking for? We're definitely doing this fight first. And something like an Anchor would be good. Anchor or a better card at the start. Leg sweep maybe. Sure. Mummified hand would be really nice. Just saying, game. I'm gonna dash piercing. It's a shame we already went through the oh, there's the expertise. Okay. Leg sweep, heel hook. Well, no, skip the heel hook. Maybe that second expertise was a way to go. Like, this is... That expertise, once well-laid plans are down and you get that expertise, it's just over, right? How many after images are too many? I've got one with 4 in the Heartwinds collection. We only upgraded 2 of them. Crippling Cloud Plus is amazing. Because you don't want them all in your opening hand. Some fights you do, but you generally don't. Like, a lot of fights you don't want them in your opening hand. Because if you've only got 4 energy, you don't get that much block out. The game does start of turn drawing related relics. Yeah, but Predator's a card, not a relic. And Predator definitely comes in after the kite draw. And it feels weird. Because you're looking at 5 cards, you discard and you're trying to work out your turn, and then you get the Predator draw afterwards. Just trying to think of the events. Who want to take fights? We've got good health. Yeah, I think so. Is that lethal? Need to put it on this one. So we go 10, 14. What is it? $28, $42. Except we also get an extra 8 damage. That's 50. So he's not dead, and we take 12. Ah, okay, so you'll do it, yeah. No wonder that feels awkward. Okay, if that's the case, probably want to just go corpse, leg sweep. Poison and Catalyst next turn? I think so. I wonder if it's better to do that 824. Yeah, okay, that was better. Spoopy Ghost is spoopy. Oh, dodge and roll plus. That's definitely going. It's happening, Dixie. Nine times 3 feels cheat. $38 feels more cheat. You dirty cheating. Dixie, I didn't get it at all, but I you know, I frequent a lot of Twitch channels. You know, I just say hi to a lot of my e-friends and hang out. And in most of them, like, everyone's like, where's your IR emote? You don't even, like, and I don't have IR enabled. I probably could, but I don't need to now. But everyone's like, oh, you need to have an IR emote. And the streamer's like, no, I don't want to have an IR emote. I'm like, hey, I can have an IR emote. Now everyone can just sub to me and use my IR emote. What is IR? There's some anime girl character that does something and then goes, ayaya, ayaya, ayaya. I don't know. Someone linked a YouTube video to it at some stage, but I watched it and I'm like, I don't get it, but I've got nothing against it. Baba is Ayaya. Ooh, there you go. It's next level. Okay, we can live with this. Ayaya. Ah, that's okay. Should just burst the leg sweep. Oh, how do you like that? Huh? How do you like them apples? Hey, we got a ghost in the jar back. Man, I'm trying to get max HP, and the game keeps giving me these really good block cards with weak on them. I think that's enough leg sweep though. That's a start. What about reflex? You know that starts an argument, Chromosis. Oh, sorry. Discussion. That was an on-purpose thing you just did. I think I need to take... I think we just use the thing again. And we just go 10... 17 a lot. What is that? It goes 10, 17, maths on camera, 51. Yeah? We just use the ghost in the jar? Yeah, okay. In which case then it doesn't matter which one we poison. We can take 22. I don't think I want to take 22. I'd rather not take 22. I think that's worth. Okay. See what happens when you burst expertise? Nothing. You gotta remember that. This is a PSA. Blah blah blah. Oh, we've got a ghost in the jar back. Can no longer become frail. That's good against heart, right? Help us block a little bit. Best with ginger. Funny stuff. Okay. We'll go to 16. 28. Oh, man. That would have been a good kill. Alright. Did I skip cards? Is that what I did? If that's what I did, then the answer is no. Well, sometimes. On a very rare occasion, maybe. That's not cool. Right, so we want to kill this guy. Putting all our energy into killing that guy. Ooh. Oh, where were you earlier in the match? Never mind. Get that well laid? Or probably the burst, right? Let's make the burst happen. I also want to get that corpse explosion. It's been wanting to get upgraded for like an act and a half. Leg sweep good here. Defend good here. Noxious fumes good. Well laid. Okay, so we want playing those. Don't want that. Huh. This would be lethal, except he's hitting us for 33. Okay, we might be ghost in the jarring. Yeah, I'm still ghost in the jarring, right? We get our Ghost in the Jar back for like the 3rd time. Please. Missing Wild Plus. Were they the only attacks we had? Oh, it missed the 2 strikes and the neutralize. I would have preferred the heal hook was the neutralize, but you know what? Not gonna complain. I'm gonna recall here because we have. Oh, look at that. That's a cheeky elite. Oh, game's getting cute. I don't think so. Oh, you played it with burst and got double whammied? We have more bank. Game saved. Oh, that pillow. I have a feeling that pillow is going to do a lot of work. Strike. Oh, I'd give you a... Yeah, I'll give up a poison stab right about now. So that's 4... It's like 26 poison. Which is not enough. Which is a shame, because the double corpse explosion is really cool. Which we're going to do anyway. I'm going to burst double corpse explosion. Double piercing whale. Do need to find a source of damage this turn though. Bye. Yes. It's our 3rd piercing whale. Feels good. Deck is coming together nicely. I definitely want to get our well loads down. We've already seen a lot of our draw cards. It's 18 block. Do we need to dex this fight? I think we do need to dex it. Okay, Catalyst at 75. Which is a bit more than 75, so is it like 78 at the moment? It's going to be 240, 320. So it's going to be 5 turns maximum. Or we can burst it for a single turn at some stage. I mean, as soon as we get it, it's a burst win. We are... Yeah, so it all comes down to when we get burst. The other thing is that we've still got a Wraith form. So either Wraith form or burst stops us from taking damage. And we're more likely to get plus we have the acrobatics and the expertise. So we're likely to get to one of those within 2 turns. Whereas if we... Yeah, so we don't play it now. But does that mean I have to hold on to it? But that's okay. There's Spooky Ghost. I think I should have played the dodge and roll then. Oh, there's the burst. Okay, cool. You know what we can do though? Burst the leg sweep. Oh yeah, it wasn't going to be like a 1 turn. But on the if you get to the 5th turn, it then becomes like if you get to the last turn to where it's going to be equal, it's the same amount of turns. So even if you play the burst leg sweep a turn later, you're still going to finish a turn sooner. Like it's never going to be longer waiting for the burst. Bottled. Wow, I think we're bottling something. That's a unupgraded catalyst, which is fine. It means we can dump one. So we can go Noxious Fumes or a Well-Laid Plans. Both are very good. Work first. Huh. Well laid, because we want to be able to hold on to cards from the first time we get the hit off expertise. So what's that? It's a 41 point heal, which tops us up nicely. I'm gonna take it. Yeah, that's 41. Yeah. So, perfect heal. Oh, here's a whole bunch of maths I don't want to do. Probably better off corpsing this one and getting 33 damage in. If we get a little bit more poison, it's only every 2nd turn poison hits. No, we can wait on that. Oh, that's some good cards to have to get rid of. No, I don't want to take little damage. I'd rather not. I'd take as little damage as possible, and then maybe I can upgrade the other catalyst. Oh, okay. I wonder if playing the dodge and... Oh, it doesn't matter, I've got a Wraith Form. Well, the other well-laid plans even. I got Specimen. Specimen's pretty good up against Workbird. I would have had to take 10 because I burst the defend. Double burst, 2 upgraded catalysts. Yeah, with poison already on, Thorns probably won't come into play in this fight, in any of the fights, but I won't complain about having them. Although it could have been a Snecko Eye or a Snecko Skull, or like you said, a Specimen. That would have been better. You can have as many plans as you want, I suppose. Retaining more than 5 cards, though, like, hampers your draw, but that could be better, I guess. You do have to play them, though, that's bad. So we're not taking this one. Fourth Piercing Whale's definitely playable, especially when Wokebird's the first boss fight. Increases chance of getting one for heart rounds. Calculated gamble with the expertise, like, it does help us cycle through, but you've got to get rid of cards you probably want to hold on to. So I think this is... I prefer a non-upgraded gamble. Especially when you've got, like, especially with all the well-laid plans. And we've got a bottled well-laid plans, so I would definitely prefer to have this unupgraded just to cycle through the deck the first time. Yeah, I think that settles that. We don't need to play the other well-laid plan since I've got the bottled one. It's nice to have it, but I don't mind. Let's get the upgrade in the... Corpse Explosion's a good upgrade as well, but I want to get in the other catalyst just so I can dump it. I've got all the keys. Yeah, okay. It's a good draw. Okay. If we dash for 13, we're going to have 13 no matter what on one of these. So I just need to get 37 damage. If we crippling, that's 21. And then next turn, the corpse explosion is 27, so I'm 10 short. I also have to deal with that next turn. I don't know what blocks were coming. If we put this on now, if I put it on next turn, that's way not enough. I have to go this way. It's really good. We got to get to 22, 26. $10. 26, 10. It's one short for next turn. First corpse explosion is a fair amount of damage, but not enough. A dash corpse explosion kills those guys. And puts me on 19 block. That's okay. I want to get through this phase as quickly as possible. I think this is where we can take some damage. Abuse the transform straight buff. I mean, remember to play the fight properly. Will do. Thanks, Dankles. Oh, I have to get rid of one. No dex is so bad. Wow. First, the leg sweep. Remember to use a mechanic efficiently. I don't have the cards at the moment. Okay, so I only need a ×6. You want to keep the acrobatics or the expertise? Probably. Let's go with the expertise. Yeah, that gives me 25 block, which is currently, unfortunately, better. We're definitely playing that one. Ah. Issue? Issues? Let's go ahead and play that. Taking 5 is tolerable, I guess. I almost want a flying knee. We should be fine. Yeah, we'll let the poison go slower. There's gonna be a void somewhere. There it is. Ah, cool. Keep the void. I'd like to get a dodge and roll going at some point, but that's good enough. Jiggity. Hey, Balthmas. Goes it good. It goes it good. Ah. Game cheats. I needed to actually discard a void. We're taking 7 damage here. That's interesting. Okay. I wouldn't go far as say God. I'm slightly popular. Mildly popular. Makes misplays. Somewhat. Hey, Stangy, how you doing? That was really interesting on the 2 voids, though. Little disappointed how that happened. I think that's lethal there. Alright, so at least we can just play cards now, which is nice. Would have liked to have better cards to play this turn. Still would have liked to have had better cards to play this turn. Am I power potioning here? No. Burst Survivor's gonna kind of suck a bit. Definitely out beards. Yeah, that is true. I'll live with that. Okay, so if we start bursting stuff, we dash double survivor. I need stuff to get rid of. Oh, it's gonna get rid of my Wraith Form. We get rid of two. We definitely need to get. We'll get rid of the well-laid plans. And corpse. Oh, we're gonna clear our hand. Poop. How badly do I want the block? Pretty bad. Oh, we eat it. Dash burst. Fume's just going to take an artifact, I think, straight away. Dash single survivor, 21. 25, we take 5 if I do that. Actually bursting this catalyst now? Yes, we are. I'll get that one started. Weaken is worth 4, 8, 28. I'm gonna be real low. Okay, here we go. There's my spooky ghost. I've got to get the corpse explosion though. Oh, we're alive. I don't need to check potion. We also hit that. That'll be 8. Next turn's gonna be like 32 though, so the dash doesn't save us next turn. He's hitting for 6 though. Whew. Hey, baby tech. How you doing? We still got more bank. And a bit of gold. 2030. Everything is under control. Ugh. I want the rest here. The well-laid plans would be nice. Corp explosion being slightly higher would be nice. I want the hit points. Backflip looks pretty good, so does Flower. Fruit juice. Mayhem. No, thank you. Last thing I want Mayhem doing is throwing out a catalyst on a heart that has artifacts. Could hit a leg sweep, that's right. I think we could just play the leg sweep though. Backflip, flower, remove strike. If only I had a crappy potion so I could buy the fruit juice. I need to pee. I'm gonna pee. I'm thinking backflip, flower, remove strike, and just buy a boot because chat. Okay, Fear Pot for artifact removal is not bad. I just don't think it's good enough. Hey, Dolphin! I was doing a chair in... my stream was doing a chair impersonation. How did it go? Be honest, did my chair hold up to, like, you know, it's your chair impersonation? It's not quite the same. Good job for the nice chair. Day is going good. We're on the second run, and we're at the scary part. His name is Dolphin, with an F. Balthmos with an F. Dolphin, Fin, Fin. That's how you spell it. Heart is very scary. We need a dolphin ayaya. Yeah. Certainly need a dolphin ayaya. I'm sure everyone knows who Dolphin is. Let's give Dolphin the spiel. Dolphin. How does this work? I've got to remember how to do this. I do the shout out thing. I don't do the type of thing. Mr. Dolphin Chemist. I do that, and then go like that, and then close that. There we go. Look at that. is a great Slay the Spire streamer. You can find him at www.twitch.tv/dolphinchemist. Has great chair. Super cute dog. I did the thing. He's not retired. He came out of retirement for some FTL streams, which I've highlighted, but I haven't watched yet. I do apologize that I haven't watched those, but and despite the fact that he tries to tell me off for saying so, he's a super wonderful human being as well. Yeah, Dolphin came back to streaming. Okay, so definitely taking the backflip, removing a strike, getting Happy Flower. And there was thoughts on the Fear Potion to remove an artifact, but the Noxious Fume should do enough of that, and we've got other cards that'll do it. We're going to get the fan favorite of Laboot. Just because. And that's it. If we had a bad enough potion, we can use that against Heart anyway, but we could get a potion from the Elite Fight. I'm probably going to use the Power Potion on the Elite Fight. So we're not going to drink the juice. We're going to go in on 87 hit points. 87's better than 92. Oh, wait. I follow cricket. I don't want to be on 87. Maybe we have to drink the juice. No, what we can do is we can max HP from the elite card reward. Hey, Baylor Lord. Wait, did you say you're streaming? Are you going to stream Path of Exile, Dolphin? Dolphin, are you going to stream Path of Exile? Backstab, because why not? Because I want to draw better cards in my opening hand against the last two fights. Okay, we can Corpse Explode. We don't put a poison on, but we do cause Explodey to happen. We can Leg Sweep Corpse Explode. Leg Sweep. Dodge and roll. No, Leg Sweep. We'll sort something out. We might. Well, let's get rid of that one, because that one's poop. Wait, why don't you stream non-stop then, Dolphin? I would be turning the stream on every time I played video games if I was dedicating time to play video games. I don't know if it is lucky. I think it's worse not getting attacked by this guy on turn 1. Because that means he's hitting for 40 next turn and he's hitting for 20 as well. You got to block 60 in one turn. Can't tell if I'm joking. Dude, seriously. If I didn't have to get up from my chair when I'm off stream trying to play games, I would be streaming for 12, 16 hours a day. Easy. Easy. Sometimes I was going to say with my eyes closed, but sometimes that might be a little bit true, because... But that's okay, Definitely Leg Sweep and a Corpse Explosion here. I want to keep a Catalyst. I really want to play the Dodge and Roll for next turn. Maybe we keep the Corpse Explosion Catalyst. If you did that, your stream would be banned for self-harm. What you need to have is... you need to have an ability to turn the camera off. Because if you don't have a camera, no one knows you're asleep, right? You just went AFK and had an emergency. Sure, okay, maybe, I don't know. I feel a bit hard done by that potion. I'm playing this well-laid plans. And DC's been thinking silently on this card pick for 3 hours now. Yeah. You need like a kill switch, right? Some sort of countdown button that you got to reach over and touch every sort of 10 minutes. We're having burns next turn as well. It burns! Means I want him weak. Yes, that's how I want to do this. We can get rid of the burns though, but I still want him weak. I think blocking is the way to go here. Almost could have skipped on that power potion reward. Hey, we have Ghost. Ghost good? Do I need to Ghost already? That would be sad. I hate having the corpse explosion on this guy. I could artifact the ghost. Man, I could really save the artifact for the ghost next fight.
Everyone, get in here! Pile on!
Ah, it's Horrigan. Thank you for the host. Welcome. Feels... we don't need that yet. Get behind a piercing well right now, I think. Only on A5, silent and defect. Any good advice? Play a little bit more aggressively. Probably don't worry about heart kills, just go to beat the Act 3 boss. Nice. Although that would have drawn naturally next turn. Don't feel good about getting rid of my spooky ghost. That's... They're not going to attack next turn, are they? Burst the acrobatics, Panz. It's not a bad idea. Should have burst the acrobatics, Panz. Oh, poop. Boot value. Yeah, I'm down with some boot value. I really want to burst this crippling cloud too. Man, Fumes, why are you there? Okay, I think if we do it that way, except then I won't have enough energy. Dang it. I mentioned I hate having the corpse explosion on this guy. I need to turn around. They're both going to die at the same time. 30. Oof. Rip Noxious Fumes. I don't think it's going to matter, to be honest. Taking too much damage though. Way too much damage. We do get to burst a leg sweep though. In fact, I get to burst 2 leg sweeps. Sounds like a good deal. Bursting in acrobatics might be a better play. So I don't get to play the acrobatics. I don't think we can draw dead next turn, like completely dead, because of the catalysts of the outs. Okay, that's fine. Like this is the double dolphin. I'm gonna dab on both these jerk faces. Just to show how useless Corpse Explosion is. Oh, remember when I didn't take Ninja Scrolls? You guys remember when I didn't take Ninja Scroll off an elite? Play, keep, keep. Play, play, play. Play. Chuck, chuck. Chuck, chuck. Hey, Panz. If you chuck one of the things, you can't play the other one. Boot value. Catalysting on 4. That sounds stupid. No, I'm keeping the potion for Wraith form. I should have played the other well-laid plans and just ditched the catalyst, and then I would have had another well-laid plans. What's the thing? What's the thing? I want to do the thing. I just don't know what it is. So 4, 11, 3, 15, 10. Do you want to take 10? The thing where we kill the heart. Yeah, I like that thing. You like that thing? I like that thing. Okay, we really want the big attack to be first in the next round. That would be just fine with me. So we definitely piercing whale. Dodge and roll, corpse explosion. I would like to play this on. Can we dash? 1, 2, 3, 4 energy. We defend. Thanks, Timnos. Okay, is getting corpse explosion down necessary to win the fight? It's only a little bit of poison, but a little bit of poison's good. But getting rid of slimed is good as well. Definitely dodge and roll. We can keep the slimed for later. It gives me 9 block. Play 4 cards, that's enough. I want to keep this slimed. Yeah, I know, right? We've already got well-laid plans down though, so as soon as we get like a backflip or... Do I not play the acrobatics? No, okay. I think this is fine. Oh, wait. I don't need to play that defend. That puts me on 10, so I go... nice. Okay. big attack next. One big attack. You jerk. Okay. Okay, we get to burst a leg sweep next turn, which is really good. And if I hold the... There's a void coming though. We have 4 energy, so I can only burst the leg sweep. Which is pretty good. But if I backflip into it now, I can remove it. But it means I can't hold a piercing wail. Wait, no we can. What do I want to play the catalyst? Double crippling cloud, catalyst. No, single crippling cloud for artifacts, catalyst for 3 energy, piercing wail for the 15, backflip. That means I'm taking damage first. We're only taking a little bit of damage because we've got intangible. If I backflip into the void, I'll have 3 energy left, so we just cripple pierce and we don't catalyst, which means I'm holding a piercing wail. And we wait for the next catalyst to come through. Let's do that. Actually, I won't be holding one anyway. We definitely need to burst the leg sweep next turn. With void. That's fine. That's fine. It's a shame that the weak... using that to apply a weak. And Dolphin is... yeah, I'm not bursting leg sweep just because Dolphin is here. It's an added bonus that I get to do it for Dolphin. But it's the best play. So I'm only going to have 3 energy. And I need to block the large attack. And I don't think my health is high enough where we can take a big enough attack to sort of like burst Crippling Cloud Catalyst, which is really nice for damage. But then we take 15 to the face, and we keep a leg sweep and a defend for next turn. That seems real poop. And we have another catalyst in the deck. Could discard the void. I didn't even think of that. It's okay. We'll exhaust the void. Or we could just keep discarding the void every turn. No. I'm not sure that discarding the void doesn't proc it, but I know it doesn't go until after you've made your discards. So they might not be one in the same. That's not very nice now. I think if we need to play both of those, we're probably dead. Okay. So we take 6. Well, I don't have to catalyze this time. Taking 10's a little different than taking 6. We need a piercing well. Oh, there's 2 there. Right, so we have to draw piercing well. If I play the survivor, then play the expertise, we're guaranteed to get it. How do I draw 7 cards every turn? I don't. I'm keeping some with well-laid plans. So I don't think we can block out another... big hit. So we want to live dangerously, right? That's the plan. Or bit of death's 3. No, playing Catalyst now is suicide. We would rather not suicide, I believe. Okay. Poison damage and the thorns damage. Do the thorns damage go off this counter? It goes off the next counter, doesn't it? So the thorns and the poison next turn will be 200, 200. So I have to survive a turn. Why is beta death 3? Because the fight's been going long enough that it went up. This goes into next turn. And then the next one goes into next turn. And then the next one goes in next turn. What are the chances that I don't draw any defense? I think I have to keep that one. Yeah, they're both into the next one. Oh, I had dodge and roll. That was just straight up wrong. Okay. I'd like to keep a burn, but you just can't. I could burst the leg sweep, but then we lose. Not even 1 health. I tried to go to 1 health, but then I realized I would have died. It feels good. It's a little slow, but I've been throwing a bunch lately. It's nice not to throw. That elite fight, though. Man, those elites. $28.30. 3-hour run? Yeah, I know. I need to slow things down if I want to catch up to Dolphin. But, you know, he's a bit more laid back. You know, I'm a bit fast-paced.